Katie here, and welcome to my channel. So today I am sharing with y'all my experience with the second round of the Pfizer vaccine. And real quick, I would like to mention that I am going to be showing you getting the shot. So if you have something against needles, I advise you to fast forward this till a minute and like 10 seconds is about the time when she's putting the band-aid on and there's no more needles. But yeah, so it's not going to be very entertaining, but hopefully it'll be somewhat informative, and hope you enjoy. So yeah, here it is.
No, it's just the hands.
I only had 3.
How about that?
Thank you.
That was a little. I felt that a little more than the first one. Yeah.
It may just have been colder. And those are retractable needles, so that's why when you pull the the syringe away from the skin, you don't see the needle.
Okay.
Sometimes people have posted those videos and they say, oh, that's a fake because there's no needle. That spreads misinformation, so you have to be very educational when you post those types of things.
Yeah.
That when we press the syringe all the way in, the needle retracts back down. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sweetie, you are good to go.
I have a question. Is it okay if I do like physical activity, like yard work, or
Yes.
afterwards?
That may actually keep your arm from being sore.
Awesome. Okay. Thank
Just
you.
wait here 15 minutes, then you're good to go.
Thank you. All right, you guys. I just got back. A little worried about this one because I got started basically feeling a bit nauseous. Not enough to make me want to hurl or anything, but like I started getting queasy and I was like, oh, this isn't fun. So yeah. Anyways, I was sitting in the auditorium, which is where they were having us sit. Same thing as the first round. And basically the same thing happened, minus me taking the Tylenol beforehand. But like I sat down and just a minute later, I just kind of felt like a rush, kind of like of an electric pulse. I don't know how to describe it or whatever, but yeah. And so I felt that, and then probably about 2-3 minutes after that, my arms started getting kind of hurt a little bit, like sore, like in the injection site. I could feel it. I can't feel it right now at all. But once again, that could have just been me hyper focusing on my body, potentially maybe some sort of psychological remembering the first round and be like, oh yes, I know this is what it's going to feel like, so this is what it feels like type thing. The mind is an amazing thing, and I wouldn't doubt that happened. But so yeah, I'm home. It was kind of weird though, because I was talking to my grandma W. She and my grandpa W, they got both of their shots already. She said the second one hurt more. She asked why, and they said that it was because they were just using whatever needles that they were given for the shots, and it was just a larger sized needle, or is it a gauge? It was a larger gauge. It's probably the same thing, but yeah. And then, but the explanation that I was given was that it was probably colder. So if you're doing this and you're expecting it to not, like, I didn't feel anything. Like, there was maybe like a poke of like nothing basically when the needle went into my arm the first time, and then I didn't feel anything. This time it was like I felt the needle go in. I didn't feel it going the vaccine going into my skin or anything, but there was just more of a like little bit of a sting, you know, that pinch they say. So that just might be what the second round is. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, comment down below if you've had your second round and you've experienced the same thing. Um, I'm gonna put away these clean dishes now because I've got a sink full of dirty dishes I gotta clean. Yep. Okay. I'm starting to feel my arm. It's definitely sore and everything. I took my dog on a walk. The walk usually lasts like 45 minutes to an hour. I didn't time it today, but I did look at this earlier. I could probably take the band-aid off, but there is a mark right here. I think it's right there, and you can see on there there's a little speck of blood. So honestly, I really do think that the needle was larger on the second shot. But yeah, so my arm's starting to hurt. It's that time, 7:47. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? Oh, this morning, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I fell asleep. I don't know if this was because of the shot or if this was like because I was tired. But I was extremely tired. Like, guys, I was like very tired. I don't know what happened. I just decided to cuddle with my dog for a second, and I came in my room probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I fell asleep cuddling my dog. So I haven't showered and I feel disgusting. I didn't go to the gym. I haven't really. Oh, hello, puppy. Yeah. I was feeling kind of nauseous and stuff, right? And just exhausted and tired. So, yeah. I'm still cuddling the cutie patootie. So he woke me up about 2 o'clock, and I get up pretty early, so I thought it was 5 o'clock. And so I let him out, and I was like, oh, wow. And I was going to stay up, but I was still pretty tired. And my arm, guys, I'd say on the pain scale versus the first shot, it was probably, it was 2 points higher, maybe 3 points higher. And yeah, but I went back to sleep. I kind of tossed and turned a little bit, and I used my arm and stuff to do that. It feels a little better now that I've used it, and like, I don't want to say woke it up because it wasn't asleep, but you know, I've softened the shot site, because I assume as of the first shot there's just some patch of liquid in my arm and my body is absorbing it. So yeah, that's that. It's 6 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna get up, take a shower, and start my day. Howdy. Okay, so update. Just noticed I have some pustular psoriasis popping up. I don't know best way to show you this, but you see that, like, that bump right there, and the one, there's two right there. Yeah, so that's what my psoriasis looks like, my palm psoriasis. I haven't checked my leg. It doesn't look too bad. So this is the psoriasis patch that's on my leg from the first round. It kind of just pops up. My feet are actually not that bad looking right now. I say as I start to pick at some sort of thing on, I don't know, but yeah, my feet actually aren't that bad. It doesn't really look like there's too much psoriasis on my feet, so that's good. There's that. This is what this looks like. The red mark, ignore that 100%. That's the type of band-aid they used. The adhesive, I've got so many skin issues. It's stupid, but it's not even sensitive. But yeah, that little red dot right there, that is the shot. Definitely either went in at an angle or was a bigger needle. It hurts about the same as the second day of the first one. This morning when I woke up though, you guys, my goodness, it really, I don't know if it was just because I was in a dream world right before I noticed that it hurts, or if like it was just all tight and stuff from my muscle being inactive, because it gets injected into the muscle. So yeah, that's the update. I'll either update y'all when I get back from work, or I'll update y'all when I go to bed or tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that I'll be doing some physical activity with my arm, so hopefully it'll help quite a bit. Hey, yeah, so it's the morning. I'm basically can't hardly feel my arm. By that, I mean I don't feel the injection site. So what happened was I could feel it. It was like basically the same as it was for the first round of Pfizer, but once I started like working and stuff and using my arm, I didn't feel it anymore. Like it was just like the bruise type feeling that I had the first time. I do feel like it's getting better faster than it did the first time as well, though, so that's probably something having to do with my immune system already being introduced to the vaccine. So yeah, if I touch it, I can feel it. It doesn't look any different. I do have bed marks on my arm. I don't even know where it is at this point though. But yeah, here's a cute picture of my dog. I don't know if I'm gonna film anymore, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I was planning on doing a whole week, but I don't think I need to. Yeah. Okay, so it's been like 2 days or something like that since the last clip that you just saw. I completely forgot about my arm. So yeah, I don't feel it at all. Really, the worst part about the whole thing was the day of the shot. I had for probably about 2 hours, I was nauseous, and then I decided to eat something, and that just completely went away. But I was insanely tired. Uh, those were my two symptoms for the Pfizer shot 2. Otherwise, it was pretty smooth sailing. I mean, I had the usual stuff from the first one, the same thing. My arm was sore, but I might have had a headache from it, but it could have also been multiple other things. I kind of get headaches every once in a while, I'm human. So, yeah. Oh, and feel free to comment down below any questions. I'll try and do some research to answer them if I can't just answer them myself. All right. Bye.